Hi everyone, it's Jean from the Inky Owl Studio. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is a journal share of the finished envelope, flip envelope journal that I've been working on. It turned out really great, and I love this this design. I have some vintage lace on the spine, and I have this vintage doily, and it is a ribbon and button closure with a little pearl, mother of pearl button there on top. And this is tacked down, but there is room here for you to, put in a pen or pencil, whatever it is that you want to be writing with. Or you can slip in a piece of chocolate, which would be my choice, right? So the outside is all fabric, and it has a batting in between to make it nice and soft with a muslin lining on the inside. And this is the back. Oops, this is the back, and here's the front. Okay. And what it is these are all envelopes, so there's plenty of places to tuck in all kinds of memorabilia, plus it already comes loaded with journaling tags and cards on the inside. And there's a pocket here on the front. So I'll go through and show you what's on the inside of these. There is little botanical pressed flower, and I try to put those throughout the journal. Inside here is a photograph. Love this photograph with this little girl. She looks so determined to have her stuffed bunny inside the photograph, but it is really cute little family. So that is here on the side, inside this envelope piece. And here is sort of a beach theme. I have a starfish with a little bit of collaging there. And inside this one is a photograph of a lady dressed for the beach. And these come from the Graphic Fairy premium site. And I printed these all out on photo paper to kind of make them look a little bit more authentic. A little water bird here, and a coin envelope. And inside, so I tried to vary the envelopes and what's on the inside. This is a digital card, but the buttons are vintage. But it's a digital card that you can write on the back if you would like. And I have tried to put little flaps, little closures for to hold the flaps down. Here's a piece of vellum envelope with a plain card on the inside, just so the birds, and everything will stand out quite nicely. And this envelope is another smaller photograph with a little bit of collaging there. And we'll peek inside here, and this is some tea stain paper for writing on. Here is the front of this envelope. A little bit of vintage lace and a vintage button on the inside. And some Regency ladies with some vintage lace here on the side of the card. So I tried to stick with sort of pinks and blues for inside, for the colors on the inside here. A little bit more botanical on that. And we'll look inside here, and here is a photograph of a fiddler and some music paper on vellum, a harp on this card, and you can journal on the back. And here's another photograph, a little bit of vintage lace to kind of go with the blue theme, and inside is a vintage postcard. And some more collaging over here with a little bit of a botanical flower and another lady here. And then here are 3 cards. So there's plenty of places to write in. And another coin envelope with a digital map. And inside this one, I have another envelope with some tea stain paper to write on, sort of a little secret place inside here. And here is another lovely photo with a botanical there, glassine bag, and inside this card. Love the sound of glassine bags. Another botanical. I've whitewashed on this envelope so that you can write on the envelope if you would like. And inside here is a card. Plenty of room to add more of your stuff. Here's a botanical with a little fabric collage there. And inside here is a bride and groom. And perhaps they're going to go to Paris for their honeymoon. And over here is a handsome gentleman that I have put on, it comes with a paper clip here, a vintage playing card. Love these little Scotties, are so cute. And that hooks onto here, but I can't do that yet because I got to get into this envelope. So this is a vintage, this envelope is made from a vintage paper from a child's workbook. And I kind of went with the child theme here because of the little castle and all that stuff. And here is love, beautiful tag from the Ephemeris Garden. Both of these is from there. And a little botanical on top of that. And inside here is a layered tag held together with a brad, and you can write here on the back of these, or you can take them off and write on them, or whatever you would like to do. Really like this. This is a digital paper from the graphics fair. You just love the texture on that. And that goes into the side, like so. An envelope from a vintage dictionary. And a little collage here. The vintage stamp tucked inside there, and some more, and another photograph. Love her hat. I think it's one of the reasons I chose this photograph. And here's an envelope here, and inside is another tag with a bird and a piece of tea stain paper for journaling. Tucked inside there. This is a digital of a sky, like a painted sky. And I love like all these clouds. I thought it really made a very interesting envelope. And inside is some more journaling opportunities. I just liked how this dove picked up the colors on that, a little bit of vintage lace. Another glassine crunchy envelope, and it has a wallpaper journal card, and it has one with these cute little birds in a nest. There's a little Tim Holtz paper doll sitting on a specimen label, and inside here is a little cute little tag, pretty flower on there. Trying to keep with that blue and pink theme. Here's a lovely lady, and collage that side. And in here is another vintage postcard. I do believe this is a 1909. Yeah, it's stamped 1909. In the days when you didn't have to have street, you did not have to have street addresses, apparently. And that goes inside this envelope. And, oops. And there is also a piece of paper, piece of paper for writing. Another little botanical blossom. And here is another layered tag with a photograph, some vellum paper, and place for writing. And last is a envelope, beautiful blue, I love that color, with a tag or in a card. And so that then is, and another pocket here in the back. So that is the journal. I loved it. I just loved how it came out. If you are thinking of making this, I know I have a series on this already of craft-alongs. I did want to point out one thing though, that these particular signatures are all sewn in. They're sewn into the journal. However, if you glued all the layers, I think you could glue this onto your cover. And that might be another option besides sewing. I think you could really glue them in. And I did want to point out that the cardstock pockets on the end really did help the fabric to lay nice and stiff. Kind of shaped it up a little bit. So those are just a couple observations and tips I wanted to add to this. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'm going to be working on some fall themed journals, and we will talk to you later.